I was thinking about how we're all slaves to sin. And then I realized that Judas sold Jesus out for 30 pieces of silver, which was equivalent to the price of a slave. And Jesus being sold for the price of a slave carries a profound symbolic meaning. This event, which is connected to Old Testament law and prophecy, reinterprets the concept of slavery in a spiritual context. So in the story of Jesus' betrayal, his captors paid Judas 30 pieces of silver. The amount references the Old Testament book of Exodus, which sets the value of a slave. So in Exodus chapter 21, verse 32, it states that if an ox gores a male or female slave, the owner of the ox must pay 30 shekels of silver to the slave's owner. By being valued at this same price, Jesus is symbolically identified with a slave who is wronged, despised, and rejected. The event of the 30 pieces of silver also fulfills a prophecy from the book of Zechariah. In Zechariah chapter 11, verses 12 through 13, it describes the prophet Zechariah being paid 30 pieces of silver for his service as a shepherd, before symbolically throwing the money into the temple treasury for a potter. In the Gospel of Matthew, Judas throws the silver into the temple, which is then used to buy a potter's field, where Judas went and committed suicide and was later buried in, mirroring this prophecy and tying Jesus' rejection to the people's earlier rejection of God. So Jesus redeemed us from our spiritual slavery. Through Jesus' death and resurrection, we are freed from the bondage of sin that spiritually enslaves us.
Christ is